Imagine one of Hollywood's most familiar faces suddenly owning the conversation, not for a new role, but for photos that felt a notch bolder than anyone expected. Stay through the final beat, because the way this played out is a masterclass in handling heat. Renée Zellweger, Oscar winner and evergreen icon, just delivered a series that had timelines buzzing and jaws unlatched. It kicked off on the red carpet. Renée arrived in what looked like a classic, a high-neck, long-sleeve emerald velvet gown, the kind of old-school elegance that whispers instead of shouts. Under the flash barrage, the dress revealed its razor-clean thigh-high slit that climbed farther than most designers dare. As cameras strobed, she shifted her stance, crossing and uncrossing with deliberate calm, letting the slit do the headline work while the silhouette stayed refined. Cheers rose. Iconic turn. Even as a few onlookers wondered aloud whether the moment had tipped from demure to daring. Cue the after-party set. The velvet retired. Out came a silver lame bodysuit that caught neon like a mirror ball. The neckline dropped to a chic vintage Bardo line, and the hips were cut high in that throwback. Legs for days proportion. Under moody lounge lights, detail reed-like sculpture, collarbone, waistline. The subtle curve of hip without ever slipping out of taste. Shutters went relentless. Online, the chorus arrived on cue. Jaw equals floor, a pivot for the history books. She's rewriting glamour in real time. Then came the pool sequence editorial, stylized and precision style to look effortless. In glass, clear water, Renée wore a minimalist metallic bikini set with micro hardware that threw sparks at every ripple. The cut was streamlined, the lines modern. With each dive and surface, the fabric flashed like quicksilver, more suggestion than spectacle. Comments, split in the best way, artful or too far, versus aquatic couture, unlocked exactly the conversation. Fashion is designed to provoke, through all of it. Her signatures stayed intact while the volume turned up. The wide-eyed brightness that's always made her instantly recognizable, paired with a new high-voltage poise. Hair swept into a sleek, pulled-back-up, makeup ran cinematic. Soft, smoky gaze, gently carved cheekbones, and a rich red lip that anchored every frame. The effect wasn't new person. It was next chapter. The girl next door grammar spoken with diva. Diction.context did a lot of heavy lifting too. Nothing was sterile. Every set had texture and story. The carpet was emerald drama under strobes. The lounge leaned noir mirrors, shadows, stray neon scratches along the walls. The pool read like a midnight dream, water black as ink, highlights liquid chrome. That interplayglam wardrobe against mood-rich environments made the contrasts sing. Restraint beside risk, polish beside pulse, predictably social, spun up, fearless, iconic. I can't stop rewatching that turn. Fashion breakdowns arrived within hours. How to execute a deep neckline without losing structure, where a high slit lands on the legs so it shows movement, not mishap. Why lame photographs best under mixed light. How micro hardware swim becomes statement without veering costume. Beauty channels pulled the look apart. 2. How to do smoke without heaviness. How to make a red lip feel classic instead of cosplay. Why a sleek updo lets wardrobe geometry read clean. But beyond the tutorials, a bigger takeaway bubbled up. Ownership. Renée's choices didn't chase shock. They chased intention. Every reveal was engineered, every angle compositional edge and elegance walking together instead of colliding. It's the kind of evolution that keeps an icon current, not reinvention for its own sake, but refinement with a wink. If any look stole your breath, carp green velvet with that surgical slit, the silver lame under neon, or the quicksilver pool moment tap, like, drop a comment with the frame you couldn't scroll past. And tell us whether you're Team Artful Edge or Team Too Bold. We're reading. Hit subscribe so you don't miss our next breakdown of celebrity-style swings that leave feeds wide. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the most powerful statement isn't showing off. It's showing control.